Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. First of all, happy Valentine's Day to all the people in Bulgaria. Happy Trifon. Uh, Hopefully, the holidays today is going to help you out. I want to say thank you for the comments. It was a great comments. I appreciate the comments, particularly the comments of you know, that you guys appreciate the informations that helps you in your life. I want to say thank you for the advices. Those who wants to support the channel in there, particularly, I want to say thank you. Yes, there's gonna be some adjustments. There's gonna be some new things that comes in up here. A lot of things going on behind the background up here, and sometimes I'm not able to do the astrology report right on time. In there, I also have personal life there. Plus, I do the report every day, guys. It's interesting. But once the things are aligned within 3D, the things is gonna come in properly, particularly also for you guys. What I want to say today is like I just had a great talk with my partner, even though that we are in separations, physical separations, but nothing changes and energies doesn't change. The value of the energies, the value of the love. I want to wish her a happy Valentine's Day here in the channel. Yeah, I love her so much. What I want to talk about today, that we talk about a little bit about astrology, and here is what I want to give you right now with this. It is about Pluto. How the Pluto is going to be affecting you. Pluto represents the depth of the transformations, the hidden God that sleeps within you. What is the Pluto has with you? It is the power of transformations, power of a change. So in your personal chart, in there, Pluto is responsible for what you cannot change, how to change it, and if you cannot change, why not? Correlations that it's coming with Pluto is that Pluto works with the authority, which is the sun. The sun gives the authority to intuitions, to think, to do the research, to touch base with your feelings, how you feel about it, what is it going on in there, which is the moon. And after that, the moon, after collecting information and so on, there's going to be a communications internal process from within yourself in there, which is going to be responsible as Mercury. After that, the information is processed, particularly with your masculine and feminine perspective, which is that it's coming with Venus and Mars. So with this understanding from within yourself, take a look at it where Pluto is, because Pluto creates the generations. That's the difference within the generations. Whatever Pluto is, that's what generations you are. All right, with that being said, up here, here is the chart as we're talking right now. This is pretty much in a real time energies descriptions up here for those who are in Europe. The day is going to be starting with very beautiful yacht between the moon and Mars within the ascendant. Seen at the divine perspective, seen at the divine organizations, seen as the divine of the new ways, which is that is going to helping the masculine energies as the intuition is going to be talking about these transformations. We're going to be able to see it as the moon is going to be moving a little bit forward. She's going to have the divine energies with the sun and Mercury. This is what I'm talking about when you send that intuitions and there to go ahead and give the feedback. And your ability how is going to be taking that feedback is going to be depending of where your Mercury is in your chart. Very beautiful moments, very beautiful times. But the moon that right now is in Virgo today, she's going to be start opposing. She's going to be opposing Saturn. She's going to be opposing Neptune, the North Node. And after that, Venus. While today the Venus is gonna be looking for what? She's gonna be sextiling Jupiter and sextiling Pluto. The need about the change and the grow within the love. Very beautiful moments for the Valentine's Day. So this is how basically at 7 o'clock overall the energies will be, even though that authority and communications internally, they are going against Uranus, against the sudden changes in there. And when you make a certain changes or when you grow within the changes, how do you like yourself, or how do you like when other people make changes? You don't like them, particularly people who grow up and mature. You should be happy for this, but certainly that authority is not happy, and don't make those changes that you need to make. Take your time to process, because right now, particularly as Mars, he's still in a retrograde stationary mode. It's kind of like a standing in there in the sky. Pretty soon he's gonna be going direct in there. You may be gonna see it like, yeah, I need to act, but that act, make it like from 2 weeks from now when he's direct. Right now, you are gonna be, don't forget about it, that the retrograde planets, they're going from Z to A. And when they go direct, then you go from A, B, C, D, all the way to Z, okay? Please remind you that from within yourself. So with this beautiful energies, we are processing, but let's going on, because there is a lot to talk about it today. All right, at 8 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be pointing out to Saturn. That's going to be oppositions with the moon. You're going to feel like the emotions does not want to learn, do not want to study. Certain things you are not getting it in there. That is going to come with the T-squaring of Jupiter. Since Jupiter is down below, that T-squaring between Saturn ascendant and the moon, that can create this like, well, I don't want to see this, I don't want to do that, I don't get it this. But Uranus is going to be helping you. It's like, hey, you need to change. You see, that's what the philosophers, they said. Whatever your fear is to see, to learn, that is your task. And that task is going to be coming out with the moon sextiling Mars and trining Uranus. Then that energy from Uranus is going to go towards Saturn, and from Saturn go back into Mars. That's the angel wings. You take that in there, that guidance that is going to be coming in towards this is going to be very, very beautiful. I hope you get that energies that is going to come to you. All right, the next hour, the ascendant is going to be pointing out towards Chiron, as the midheaven is in divine energies with Jupiter. It's time to grow. Okay, the growth is going to be focused with this. We're going to be seeing it, that energies later on, as the moon is going to be moving. She's going to be trining Jupiter. Right now, the moon is squaring Jupiter, which sees the lack of growth. And that's why today this guidance is going to come, because you need to heal certain patterns. You need to look at it inside of yourself. Put the love where it's supposed to be. And that is going to be the role of the Venus today. Particularly we're talking about with sextiling Pluto and Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter represents the power of doubling, of growth. And every time Jupiter and Venus, they're in harmonizing aspects in there, that leads to a very powerful energies of love. And using it today, okay? Using it is going to be a very powerful moments of transforming in yourself. Forgive you things that you did not know, okay? But your intuition is set out to get a great guidance today. All right, the next hour, the ascendant is going to be with Uranus. So sudden changes. The universe is the one who sets these needs of changes, but those needs of changes, they have to be processed, right? So with the midheaven being in Capricorn energies right now, with that beautiful trine within the earth, you have to realize, okay, The air energies, they are representing these thought patterns of the feelings of the surrounding. They're responsible for catching up this magnetic field of the energies and bring it in. Okay, bring it in with in yourself. But when you have a trine with an earth signs, that is it, to look at it in the reality. Is that what I sense it is in the 3D? And if it's not into the 3D, into the material world, what should I do? Very powerful moment as of this time, as Uranus is at Taurus, because that is going to be revaluations of what do I have and possess. Okay, it's about the I personally in there, but at the same time, it is you are personally responsible to bring the heaven on earth. A very beautiful moments is gonna be, because he's gonna put the intuition in a proper perspective from within you. The next hour, we have a Jupiter in the ascendant, the growth. That midheaven there, it's very close to Pluto and sextiling Venus. Beautiful time. I mean, it's beautiful time. You are gonna be learning why you're that Virgo stubbornness in there. Okay, stubbornness to change. As the moon is gonna be at 17 degrees, she's opposing 18 degrees Saturn. And that is at the moments when you see what you have not learned from Aries to Virgo. Okay, you need to understand that the moon is going to be seeking at that issues. It's a personal issues. Okay, but as we talk about before you do the changes in organizing in the material realm, you have to make the changes where in your psyche. What better to do that is to learning the things from Saturn, but not opposing. Don't oppose any learning that it's coming today. Observe, think, listen. Okay, and this is gonna be a very great learning. A lot of growth is gonna come. Our time is about 12 o'clock here. At the midheaven, it's gonna be with the authority. If you paid attention to what I told you earlier in the chat, here, that is at the time where the authority is seeking it. But who is seeking it? We'll talk about that chest. We are going to be finding about pretty much within the 2 days about this hidden chest from within you. That dark moon Lilith in there. You see, there you are not only keeping the dark stuff, the things, the bad stuff that you did. You're hiding the great stuff you have from within you. Because how the other, that is it, the fear of judgment. And when you open up that chest, once it's open from within yourself, you are going to be also open up the balance, the need of balance from within you. Because the things that you hide from within yourself, the goodies that you hide from within yourself, they are actually a part of you. And when you open them up, you're going to become what you're supposed to. So with this energies, we are going to be seeing it when Jupiter is going to come out a little bit more with this movement. We are going to be seeing it, this growth within the family when Jupiter is going to be going into Cancer. But for right now, we are working it on that internal balance of seeing it, the two sides from within us. Okay, so be mindful about those energies, but as I said, don't go against this Uranus. It's never a good idea. Okay, and this is what's if you're going against the universe sends you accidents. Okay, so don't be surprised about certain things. All right, well, there is no accidents in the world, but anyway, it is what it is. But in the next hour, we have the ascendant with Mars. Very powerful moment, because some of you is going to be seeking the actions. But as I stated, Mars is still working with Chiron. He's still there. He's like, I'm not fully ready. I understand. I'm still learning. I'm giving the informations to the moon, how I'm working, how am I progress. If you touch base with your partner and understanding that they are planning, they're working, they're doing their inner work. That is the great achievement you can do by recognizing the masculine partner energies in there. It doesn't matter if you are masculine as a physicality in there. If you see that your feminine partner creates actions, thinking, working, developing, taking classes, taking courses, something happens in there to improve it. That's what this is. Okay. Now is it at the moment you to go head out there and prepare yourself for the future that it comes in. So that's what a Mars will do as this final moment is retrograde it's coming, because after that the actions is going to be getting to it. So it's a very good to have mental processes of growth, but they're going to be about one purpose: create a better family on earth. Very powerful moment. All right, well, Mars is going to be in the next hour as I'm talking about this. If you're following these energies, beauty, very beautiful, right? Midheaven, Neptune, the North Node, divine energies with Lilith. We're seeing that the Mars is going to be rising in the ascendant. This is what the actions is. You're going to following the actions that you're going to need for this guidance of what you're supposed to get. As the moon is in divine energies with Chiron, powerful healing, because the intuition is going to say this is not in order. And the reason it's not in order because you're working from wounds. You're getting this powerful guidance as the moment, as the sentence says, like, here is the energies you're going to be working with this later on. You're going to be seeing it there. But pay attention to the midheaven. Midheaven is divine energies with Lilith. It's going to be telling you everything is deep within you. Everything, it is powerful. And why do you hiding the good from within you? It's going to ask you to take the mask off so you can create the balance with the real person who you are, with the good, with the bad, but the real person. Okay? Because by covering the bad stuff inside of you, you're also covering the good in yourself. Okay? You don't try to repent yourself. Be real, humble, vulnerable, open, stoic, powerful. That's what Mars is working on, that energy. All right, we're going to have a midheaven in the next hour with Venus growth. You're going to be growing with this process, and that's what this growth is going to be with Venus, with love. Okay, the love that you're feeling there, you're going to these transformations, through these powers, but the ascendant is opposing Pluto. Don't resist transformations. That's it. Don't resist changes. Changes happens for their own reasons. Okay, it doesn't matter where you are, where it goes on, and how it is. Within love, there is no true separation. When it's a real love, there is no true separation. Just because physically you separate, that doesn't mean that you are. Okay, but for the people within the soul connections, they will understanding this. All right, just don't fool yourself in there that when you have a soul connections in there, and you have to be living in the La La Land in there. You don't have the 3D moments, and that's what the moon is going to be trying to heal to some of the people. Okay, so pay more attention on this. The moon right now, it's at 19 degrees there. She is at 19 degrees, divine energies with Chiron. This is going to be a great guidance for you. Okay, it doesn't mean how hard it is. It is about to seek the truth and the reality. All right, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the ascendant is going to be at Leo. Great energies about the growth, great energies with Chiron, great energies about this maturity in there. Talk about this 5-year-old when I realized that it has to grow, it has to mature, it has to learn how to apologize, it has to learn how to be open, admitting on faults. Okay, that is what this energy is with But your self in there, particularly pay guys attentions. What do you have in areas within that last degree in there? Because that is an opposing Lilith. You see, when you see your bad things, you can change your good things. But you need to open. You see, you need to be open. You need to be open for changes. You need to be open for the proper communications. And right now, since Dark Moon Lilith, it is trining with the authority and Mercury, this is going to be the time when you need to talk mostly within yourself to heal certain patterns, to heal certain situations, to heal certain positions. Okay? Don't acting on this energies from pain. All right. 5 o'clock, midheaven is going to be at Capricorn. We had that energies earlier. I'm sorry, midheaven is going to be at Taurus. We had that energies there before. This is going to be leading to Mars to seek changes, because that's going to be the only aspects in there. I mean, throughout the hour and moving with Uranus, that energy is going to be coming in very strong. Certain changes, certain small changes, they're going to be coming into an order, but the moon is going to be getting more wiser while she's approaching this 20th, 23rd degree with Uranus. You're going to see this beautiful trine that is going to be coming with this. While she's opposing Saturn in there, Uranus is going to be that transition for you to open up, to study, to learn, to improve your psyche, to understand more things. And this is what the moon is looking at. I organize myself, I put in with the universe, I backen up with actions, but I see that more stuff that still I need to learn. But when I do actions and organizing with the universe, can I learn? You can do the both simultaneously, but not at the current moment. Because when you do actions in there of organizing yourself, you cannot study because you perform. And this is what you need to understand. And by your performance in there, when you're lacking a certain performance, that begins to come the understanding that you need to learn something. Write it down what you cannot do. And then later on, you're going to be seeing it, what you need to see. Okay? All right. Talking about 6 o'clock, here is the divine energies with the ascendant. I spoke about these divine energies from Pluto and Venus, particularly if you are Virgo. You have something in your Virgo in there. Very, very strong, powerful energies are coming in there. There is a lot of yacht that it's been made. It's about organizing things on Earth in a proper human way. We're talking about the nurse on the 3D. That's what the Virgo is. Okay? The Virgin Mother, it heals the child, heals the wounded inner child. Virgo is that high octane of Leo. Okay? And if your inner child is hurt, it begins to be hurt where? In Cancer from the family. But then develops that authority, that I self within Leo. And that's what you start hurting. You're hurting from others or you hurting others. And that's where Virgo comes in, is like healing that portions. Because in order to be in the next stage, which is that's going to be a Libra, you need to be able to organize yourself. And use the moon, it's organizing itself. She's gonna be looking in there. That beautiful power of Chiron. All right, 7 p.m. The moon, it's gonna be pretty much with the ascendant, that energy I was just talking about coming. You gotta have the faith, the courage, the strength, and the honor. It's gonna be this sextile with Mars. Those energies is gonna come. At the same time, midheaven is with Jupiter. beautiful power with Venus and Pluto. You're gonna be beginning of that energies of love that is gonna be fueling it. That's the growth and so on. But how's your emotions there? Okay, here is a challenge for you, that those emotions and the strength that you need to have, it is about to learn the process, to be you, to be vulnerable, to be open. You want to have a real life with somebody, you want to have a real love with somebody, be real. And those unreal stuff, they're going to be coming out surface because you have not grown, you have not matured. Because when you're getting in the relationships and later on you find the reality, the mask falls off, and she's like, oh, I did not know from the before. You were not real, so the person was not real. So please get that Valentine's Day right. Be open, be vulnerable, be truthful, because that's going to be not only expanding your energy, your gravity field, that's going to expanding to love. And through that, you can expanding that love and give an example so that others can expand. And what's beautiful? What's more beautiful than that? And this is what you are going to get, this guidance. All right, that guidance is coming up even in the next hour. Yes, things might be not good and great and so on, but right now the ascendant shows you. Take a look later. You see, just in about a little bit later, we're seeing it that the moon is going to be in the power of the ascendant. Ascendant is at 26 degrees. The moon, it's at 22 degrees. She's going to be in the divine energies with the sun. That is at about the time that tonight, later on tonight, you're going to have this great spiritual communications in there, because Mercury is entering Pisces. You see, this is that particular moment in life when you're trying to fix yourself and you understand you have to fix your process of thinking. You see, Mercury and Pisces, that is the internal communications from within that's going to leading to external actions of healing. And this is that magical 150 degrees in there that is going to be made. All right. And hopefully that's you. But this is always going to be leading with what? With the growth, with the maturity. Okay. As the midheaven, it's and Gemini, you see that beautiful trine. I'm talking about these beautiful triangles here. It shows you the inner work, the friendliness that you need to do. But open up that chest. And that's what is going to be happening. We spoke about this chest and the things is going to come. All right. The next hour, it's going to be at 9 o'clock. Right now, we have this divine energies with Chiron and Mercury. You're going to be getting it, the guidance in there, the communications from Pisces, which is Mercury is going to give this beautiful power towards the moon. So basically, that energies of Pisces at the psyche is going to come to the intuition. Chiron is going to be giving the same energies towards the moon. And now you're getting a guidance how to organize things in your inner world, preparing yourself for the relationships. Okay. And how you're going to be entering those relationships. As tomorrow, the moon is actually going to be opposing Venus. You see, not everything into the world has to be good and great, but through challenges, you can find an opportunity to grow. Okay, since the ascendant is going to be having this beautiful trines with Jupiter and this beautiful trine with Pluto, that is going to be the energy of the love. It is a cold kite in astrology. And that beautiful kind is going to be the top, is going to be a Venus, the power of love. But it's starting what? Today. And this is going to be this energies that it's going to come to you, because you might be wounded from before, but acting on your wounds doesn't bring anything good. All right, the next hour, Mars is going to be at the inner work. God bless your souls. Hopefully, you're not blowing, you're not doing things in their premature actions. Stay away from them. But the overall, the proper emotions, they're going to be great. If using that healing performance in there, this is going to be some very, very good things, because the inner work is going to be working with the authority. That authority communication is going to go into the intuition, and the intuition is going to go to Chiron. Chiron is going to say, hey, you can overcome this, you can heal this. And the intuition is going to have these beautiful divine communications from within. Great. As you see it, those divine energies here from the inner work on the family, you may be processing some wounds that you had. Maybe a process on acting from those wounds in there. But if you see that this is what created these problems, now you get into the solutions. You change. Who can you change? You, the authority. But you got the divine guidance, guys. You get in the divine guidance. Okay. Hi, amazing Manda. Thank you for this, and happy Valentine's, and much love to you too. Thank you guys for help. Any questions guys have can pop up anytime. All right, it's 11 o'clock. What is that guidance leading in there? Ascendant is between the two Liliths, the truth and the being Lilith. But as you see it, I spoke about this chest. Okay, I spoke about it. It's in you. Look at it inside of you. Okay, but you gotta be careful of that self. It's in Leo. Look at what you have in Leo. That particular degrees that it's opposing Pluto. Why? Why would you opposing the healing God that it comes in? Why are you opposing the transformations? You see, the transformation can go both ways. It can go bad, or it can go good. You can do things, and you can learn things in there. But where are you going is don't lack transformations. Because if you're going to the one directions, you learn things. If you're going to the other directions, you'll grow things. And this is what you need to be doing. You're growing your intuition. You're putting the things in place. You're putting your life in order. And that's what this moon is going to be meeting the South Node to see where you've been into the past. Okay? Where you've been into that. Because overnight, the moon is going to be in the beautiful divine energies with the sun. And when you get in the next morning, you're going to be looking at your relationships in a different way. More powerful, more beautiful. You're overcoming these negative emotions, these negative situations. And I hope. But if you wake up a negative and so on, and it's this and that, go look at yourself in the mirror. Are you the one negative? Are you the one who asks, wants, demands? Would you give the things that you ask, want, and demand? And see how that feels. And be working on your self-love. That is where Venus right now is. As that midheaven from Leo is going to be pointing out that self there. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. I hope this message finds you in a great energy. Again, I wish you a happy Valentine's Day. Be the love within you, and I will see you later on below, guys. Let me share some positive vibes for you guys.